After many sequels, finally for the first time in the latest entry of King of Fighters, it goes 3D. After many years being only 2D. But did it transition well like Street Fighter 4 did, or it failed miserably like Street Fighter EX? Let's find out. Check out my review of King of Fighters 14, a PS4 exclusive. I hope you enjoy it. Hey guys, Rocket Blade here. Once again, what's up everybody? Welcome to my latest review that is the King of Fighters 14. That's right, the latest installment in the King of Fighters is here. And it's the first time in the franchise's history that it's going full 3D. Because for a long time, King of Fighters was mainly just a 2D fighter. It had its whole hardcore community that people love and support the game throughout the years. But it never really got that mainstream like success like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and Tekken has. It's kind of that one franchise that I mean people like know but never really picked up and got its boosters going. Maybe at one point it did, but it kind of just fell off. And the sad thing about this is had Maximilian Dude, again shout out to the channel by the way. Had he not talked about it, I would have never known this game was coming out. It's one of those things because he talked about it in his channel. I'm a huge fan of his channel, and and the reason why I even know about it is existence is because he mentioned it. Because I think IGN maybe mentioned it once, Game Informer mentioned it maybe one time. Yeah, Game Informer, but then that's about it. It's just like it just came and went. And sadly, in my opinion, in comparison to Street Fighter V, it's the better package. It's not perfect, it's not the best fighter out there, but considering what they did with it, it's a good fighter. You should definitely give it a chance. And I'm so glad I did. First thing you know is the graphics aren't the best in the world, I admit. It's not nowhere near the levels of Injustice 2 or Street Fighter or Tekken 7 or even Street Fighter 5. But at the same time, the graphics has its own unique charm to it. I can't explain it, but even though it's not the best, but it has this unique charm that it grows on you, and you even immensely grow to like it, hell, even love it. And even though, like I said, but that's not the important thing. Graphics aren't everything. Even though, to my opinion, I think it looks pretty good. Where it counts is the gameplay. And I played other King of Fighters before. I think I have like King of Fighters 2000 on the Xbox. I think 2001. I'm not sure, but I know I have it on my 360, and it plays fantastic. And it plays and it translates so well. It translates so well to 3D, unlike Street Fighter EX. Ugh. Or from what I've seen from Maximilian Dude's channel, it did not translate well at all. Thank God they fixed that with Street Fighter 4. But here, unlike with Street Fighter, King of Fighters translated beautifully to 3D. Like I said, it doesn't look the best, but it sure does play like its 2D counterpart before they upgraded. So, good job on that. They have like traditional things you've seen before. Survivor mode, like how far you can get, time attack mode, see how much how fast you can beat story mode, and I think a score mode, score attack mode, see how much points you can get. So that those things like that. There is an online. I did try it out, but unfortunately, it's not all that great because like I mentioned before with Tekken, with Tekken. You can pick the thing where you have to find people with 4 bars, and the same settings that Tekken had in terms of like online capabilities, 4 bars in your area, so you can get a good connection. And I was getting nothing, and I mean nothing. And Coop was my witness. He saw it. I was getting nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing at all. I keep trying, and eventually I just had to put it on any internet connection to any region, and then eventually I did only get one person, but one, he only had 1 bar in his internet, and 2, I mean it played okay, but he was like a grappling spammer, or as Cooper would call him, a pro player. He just kept grabbing me and throwing me up in the air and over and over and over again. It's like, geez, dude, are you gonna play the game? Or, I mean, once I did beat that character, he kind of mixed it up with the other two. But Jesus, all he knew with that character is just grab for the win, pretty much with that. But that's the thing. So when I tried again, it was only that same guy again. I went I went on, non-ranked mode. I mean, there were some people playing online, but again, these separate rooms, I guess you can they had there. But again, it was only like what, 2 people, but they were busy playing with they were busy fighting with each other, and there was no one else in that room. So there was only these 3 people, and there's him waiting until my thumbs. Like, unfortunately, I had to say it, but the online for that game is dead. It's not really a thing, unlike with Street Fighter, Injustice, or Tekken. King of Fighters online is like kind of dead, which is kind of sad too, because this game is really, as I mentioned before, it's a really great polished fighter. It doesn't lag at all, hasn't crashed on me at all. It runs and performs really fantastic. It's just sad that this game didn't get promoted enough. I think it's just a crime that a game that plays fantastic and gives you everything you want, then some, didn't really get all the attention it truly deserves, which I'm hoping I'm going to do for today in this review, to give it the proper attention it deserves, because it's a great fighter, because unlike with Tekken, there's a true arcade mode / story mode. But it's how it works though. When you go into story mode, you can't pick 3 random people, because then you just get like generic "you did it" ending, and then that's it. And the way it's thought is you can see, it's thought like it's 3 people, and then the next 3 people. It's slowed in like rows of 3. There's 3 people, and then the next row 3 people, kind of like that. If you gotta pick within that row, all the people in that team, and then once you beat story mode, aka arcade side story mode, then you get the ending. Before I get any deeper, I gotta mention, for some reason, and I don't know if it was SNK or the people that they partnered with, so that way it can go, go into 3D properly. They blocked gallery mode for some reason. Gallery mode, because you can go there not only because every time you want to fight, and when you do story mode, you get like a cool little art thing, and for beating it, as you play through the story mode / arcade mode thing on King of Fighters, but they blocked it. You know what I'm saying? So you can't record the art. Also, you can't record the endings, because yes, there are proper endings. But it's not like full motion endings. Unlike with Tekken, it's like one of those those kind of like still comics that kind of move a bit. As you see from the footage, I did manage to get one, but I had to play the entire arcade mode, which I didn't mind. It was fun. It's a fun game. Yeah, I do a total of 10 fights, 9 being the mini boss, and then 10 being the final boss. And then I can show you how it looks like, because I would have showed you more different endings, but I can only show you this one because I have to do it that way. It's funny, I can't go through the shortcut way through gallery mode, but yeah, if I go through the arcade mode, that's fine. I don't understand that at all. It's weird and unnecessary and dumb. But what's the story basically about? Let's get to the story itself. Well, the story is basically about this big blonde dude, as you can see. He's like, well, I'm hosting the King of Fighters tournament and stuff. It's like, whoever can beat me will get this cool looking like green belt with like I think not devil horns, but like bull horns stuff. So you gotta go throughout the tournament and then fight people. Cool thing I did mention, which I don't know if people mention in reviews or not, but the cool thing I noticed, like when you pick those teams I mentioned before, if one of the characters recognizes another character, those like before the fight starts, like it normally does, they'll talk to each other, like, hey, how you doing? And have a little banter back and forth, like, oh wow, that's really nice, I like that. So it adds a little detail to the game, like so the characters would know each other, they'll talk to each other, and I think that, oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. It's a nice touch. Yeah, so if certain characters meet up, they'll talk for a bit, and then they'll go to the fight. So that was a nice little touch to the game. But eventually, and then show these, and the CG cutscenes you see are really nice, like really well done, even better than the game model, kind of getting even a little bit better than the game itself, but still, it's really nice touch. But then you get to as you get to him, you beat him, and then all of a sudden this big giant flame dude comes, and he just wrecks the place, and you gotta fight him and stuff. And he's not that. I mean, he's a little cheap, but he's not the worst. He's nowhere near like Akuma levels from the Special Fight Tekken 7 bad. Nowhere near that bad. So he's pretty. He can be fair, but sometimes he's kind of like schizophrenic. It's funny. Sometimes he gives you a fair fight and he's really easy to beat, but other times he'd be like really cheap and smacking the ground, do the special, you try to jump on you and a job with neck job, jump up in the air to try to dodge a projectile. He'll do like a blast in the air and do like a ton of damage. So it's 50-50. Sometimes he'll play by the rules, but sometimes he'll say fuck it and just wreck you and show off his godly boss powers and stuff. Funny thing enough, you can pick him in versus mode, and it's really kind of funny. In fact, the game encourages you to if you want to get like all the character endings, you gotta like pick the mini boss and the final boss to get the trophy, to get the silver trophy, which is pretty cool. Oh, which by the way, it's a PlayStation 4 exclusive only, so sadly Xbox owners won't be able to get it. I think it may be on PC. I could be wrong, but I definitely know Xbox doesn't have this game. So yeah, like I said, it plays fantastic. It's a really fun game. Like, you know, of course, hardcore fans of King of Fighters will actually love this game. It's just, you can tell they put their heart and soul to this game. Like I said, it's not the best looking in the world, but it does really play fantastic. I wish I hope to unlock more, like you know, the main character named Kyo, his name is. You can pick you know, not only the current costume he has, but you also be like alternate and pick his original costume. I think more back in the like in King of Fighters 98 or something like that. So it even have these throwback costumes, which sadly I think only 2 people have. I wish they have more, but then I think most of them look like pretty much the same, just, you know, updated 3D. But if there are more characters that have like old costumes, I hope they add more to it in the game, more to it and stuff. Also, there's not that much DLC. Some of it's like those alternate costumes I mentioned were free. The only thing that's really there to get DLC wise is these 4 characters. This is in a pack for 20 bucks you get like 4 characters, and they're all worth it in my opinion. I think they all played. The one I don't really care for is this big buff guy. He plays decent, but he's not the best. But the other 3 I feel play way better. I think they truly are fantastic. I think there's also the alternate skin to make this guy like a demon or something. So there's some like, and also get maybe like a background or theme for your PlayStation 4. So maybe just costumes. Maybe the things that have these characters, like alternate costumes, and yeah, just different costumes you can make different looks for the costumes you can buy and stuff. And they're pretty cheap. It's not like, you know, like $10, $20 like I've seen with Capcom do with their games. Jesus, Capcom, like $15 for a costume? Fucking really? Sheesh. God, I mean, what if, like, if you look up Street Fighter Cross Tekken, like, to buy everyone's, like, alternate costume, like, what, like, 31 bucks? It's like, yeesh. Am I buying characters or geez, it's like, I mean, like, if it's for characters, look, I understand, because making a character is not easy. It takes time and effort, you know, to make those kind of things, but holy crap. I'm spending a lot for, like, a simple costume change? Like, what the hell, Capcom? Shit. At least King of Fighters, I think one's, like, what, maybe $2-3 bucks? I'm not mad at money. What's going on here? Oh boy. Also, these really cool like specials and stuff. And I do like the fact that if you beat the opponent with the special, the screen gets all purpley and stuff like, oh, you beat him with a special. You're awesome. I think that's a really cool, like, nice little touch to that as well. Though I would say all the characters are really great and stuff. But there's this one guy. He's like this big buff guy. He has his white paint on him and stuff. He looks with his weird beard. He fights terribly. His special is whack. It's not the best. I mean the other 2 I have that's on his team, which is funny enough. One of them looks like a small like midget Freddy Krueger, and there's one guy, I swear I think it's Jeffy's dad, because he smacks his face with this giant metal ball, and he goes like, ooh. I wouldn't be surprised if Jeffy thinks that's his actual dad or something. Jeffy, oh, by the way, Jeffy's like a character from like Super Mario Logan. You should definitely look at that channel up. It's fantastic. But yeah, they're like, I mean, surprisingly he fights well. So does a little Freddy Krueger, but the little other guy, he's just like, ugh, like he's just he all twirls. In fact, let me tell you something. I will spoil this much. Like his arcade ending is the fucking worst. You know why? Because what he does is that, you know, cause you get a, you know, grand prize money. I think, let's say $10 million for, you know, for being the King of Fighters champion. You get, like, you know, the belt, of course, the money. This dude burns the check in the desert, and he burns the check while shouting like, "Is the faith of the religion," or some crazy bullshit like that. It's some crazy bullshit. He has like the worst ending ever. Don't take my word for it. Look up online. It is like the worst ending. he's a piece of crap. But you kind of need to beat him. You need to beat, you kind of need to use him. Luckily his two members are good, so they can carry him. But like, still, he's like the worst. But other than that, everyone else plays fantastic. Everyone's well balanced, plays great. Even the DLC characters play better than this dude. A guy that was built for the game sucks. Yeah, a DLC character plays better than him. That's wow. That's sad. I know he's definitely low tier. If you can somehow play fantastic with this character, then God bless you, because other than that, everyone else plays great. Everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses, and obviously, with characters that some I'm better with than others. But to me, to me he's the weakest. But everyone else besides him, that character I mentioned, everyone else plays really, really phenomenally well. But overall, in my opinion, please get King of Fighters 14. It's just a fantastic game. It's just sad that this game was like not getting the attention it deserves. It's just criminally underrated the way that no one's really talking about this game, and the online for it's dead. Hopefully, maybe you share this video with your friends. It's really cheap now. I think it's like only like $40 to get it physically. You can get it physically. Also, I think it's pretty even cheaper digitally. I'm not sure, but I know it's not. It's in the $30 to $40 range. But even at full price, I recommend it because you get a lot for it. You see, you get a full arcade mode. You get like endings and stuff for each character, and it really adds to the story too. I like that too. Like I said, there's a time attack, survival mode, a score attack mode, survival mode, and time mode and stuff. You have a little cool gallery thing, all different art from King of Fighters past and present. I can tell it was made with love, and it's made by hardcore fans of the King of Fighters franchise. If you're a fan of the series, if you're a hardcore fan, get this game. Even if you're a casual fighter, I recommend picking it up. It's a fun game. Though, yeah, sit down and learn the moves a bit, but it's still fun. I highly recommend you pick up King of Fighters 14. To me, it's criminally underrated. It should definitely give that game a proper look at. Alright, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, Rocket Blade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon.